They're out and set.
Fred on red. Yeah, that's Fred on red. That's Fred on red. It's Fred on red.
Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive.
You faggot when you switch off. Faggot
Loss.
early switched off.
I can hear it now, Cake, before it even comes out of my mouth when I say anybody but a receiver or corner is the best athlete on the field. But I'm starting to really feel like these DNs in today's NFL game are the best athletes. And when you watch one chase down a play like that for negative yards, well, I'll make my case and I'll stay in my own opinion. Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. That's caught for the first. And that one is going to move the chain. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throw, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play.
If he catches that ball, that's, I mean, shoot, he got like 20 yards ahead of him. That's This dude takes extra long to call his plays.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're ready now for
the man you're looking at is named Pete Strong. He's a hardworking 16-year-old Korean War veteran with a wife and 3 children, and he's about to experience something that no innocent human being should ever have to go through. I'll show you the footage, but to give you some context. When returning back to America after the Korean War, the young sergeant would have to build a life for himself. He returned home to his wife Mary, whom he had married just before the war, and somewhere along the line he would end up working in the insurance industry. He stayed in insurance for the majority of his career and created a respectable life for himself in his home state of Texas, having 3 children with Mary and being a well-loved local in his community. Later on in his career, as he got a bit older, he worked as a clerk at a gas station in Mesquite, Texas, where he was set to retire in June of 1993. The footage you're watching takes place in March of 1993, just 3 months before his planned retirement. This night was by all accounts a very routine night on the job for Pete. Ring people out for fuel and 99-cent treats, keep things tidy, and take any phone calls that may have come in. Somewhere along the line, though, things took a very dark turn. The footage starts with one of his regular customers, Peggy Young, coming in to pay for a tank of gas. Pete tells her what she owes, and Peggy quickly realizes she forgot her purse, prompting her to run back out of the store and grab it.
We're trying to reach tanks. Usually takes about 20 minutes. I've got 6.
DBs like this, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball,
I got 48.
get 2 hands on it the next time.
I got black cards. Okay, got the wrong pair.
Nothing about this was out of the ordinary until another customer walked in while Peggy was running to her car. This next customer begins talking to Pete, and as he's doing so, you can see a different man waiting right outside of the door. I'm sure by now you can probably see where this is going. While the man at the counter distracted Pete, the individual who was waiting outside takes his opportunity and rushes in, pulling a gun on Pete and demanding that he opens the register. Pete complied without a hitch, quickly opening the machine, but ultimately there was one problem. The register only had $18. This highly aggravated the armed criminal, resulting in him making the most disturbing choice he could have possibly made in this moment. He shot Pete 3 times in his abdomen before they both panic and run off with the money. On the way out, he'd fire.
Alright, man, give him that, dude. Man, nigga just locked it up and
Thought Pete was okay. On entering, she would get her answer and quickly leave to get help. The remainder of the footage is absolutely violent, and it bothered me a lot. He laid there helplessly and started to experience his death rattle, moaning and snoring until he went quiet. I think it's worth showing you guys this audio, but there are age-restricted YouTube videos of this, and you can find them super easily if you're above 18. A nurse happened to be nearby shortly thereafter, but it was already too late. First responders would arrive and come to the same conclusion.
Couldn't connect with Puka
Thanks to the CCTV footage, the hunt would end as quickly as it started for these two branch criminals. They were also found to be associated with countless other robberies in the area in the years prior. The man talking to Pete at the counter was identified as 22-year-old Wayne Hampton, and the one who took Pete Shrum's wife was Wayne's accomplice and younger uncle, 18-year-old Anthony Bernard Hampton. 2-year-old Wayne Hampton, and the one who took Pete Shrum's wife was Wayne's accomplice. The most disturbing choice he could have possibly made.
No problems there on the shorter attempt.
It's clear he worked as a corporal for the majority. The young sergeant would led to experience.
That's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to
The man you're looking at is named Pete Shrum. He's a hard.
to give him the lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Security surveillance cameras.
Got first down from the 31. Okay, and the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. A lot of grass ahead.
Notice the accomplice standing outside the door.
Nice gain on the reverse. That ball came at the perfect time. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. First and 10, it's Lawrence.
Finding the till empty, the gunman vents his frustration.
Hey, boy. Oh my God.
It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get some late points
Finding the
in the
till empty,
lead.
the gunman vents his
So
frustration.
no mistake in that play call, Brock. They said everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Short kick, just reaching the landing zone. And they finally bring him down after a huge return into their territory. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
43 rail. Ready. Fly through. Hut.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This
Yeah,
one falls
good
incomplete. No
Well,
one finding his receiver
I
that
didn't ask
time.
for
So
plays.
they're left facing third and long.
You know that's something, but he sucks.
Down.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw.
That's quick.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Boo, boo, boo.
Third down
Boo,
pass
boo,
to work. The
boo.
offense
Boo,
staying out there
boo,
on
boo.
board.
Set. Hut.
Boo, boo, boo.
Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. A desperate heave here for 6.
That's what I'm talking about. Tried to swat.
Couldn't connect to extend the drive.
Boo, boo, boo.
Fourth down call.
Boo,
Tells
boo,
it yield
boo.
first. We've got a turnover on downs. Looking to throw. Lawrence.
Wide open.
Complete out to the right.
Oh my gosh, bro. Gronkowski is a beast. Oh, fuck.
Now a timeout's
Freeze.
called. Cleveland using
Freeze.
its second.
Please.
Great
Some
start
of
to
that
the
beast.
drive. They're up in the
This
neighborhood
might be a
of midfield
touchdown.
after just one play.
It's not really
First and
something.
10. Here's Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls
Here's the
incomplete.
wrong
Second
person.
down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the
You know, they put their money out.
one
You think I'm
alligator,
not
2 alligator, 3 alligator.
I tried to throw it to
Alligator in order to get
Lund.
that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops.
Where the hell is that? Where the hell is that? Where is that? Where is that?
Move the chains.
I'm gonna call my last time out.
You make sure that defense
I need to at least get in field goal.
eligible player going
That's
out.
probably
And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Buys time, rolling right.
Yeah.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. First
Well,
time this
well, I'm
game they go to
thinking.
him. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Sends it to Diggs along the sideline. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
A final throw before the break. That's complete to Kamara. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He'll begin his return from the 11.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody.
Ah.
You're bouncing your step now, both in and
I'm
out of the
about
huddle. And you want to pay off your special
I'm
teams.
about
It
to
sets you
probably
up for
this
success.
Lawrence now off the play action. Chased out to his right.
You got open.
Kamara's got
Bang.
it. And they're going to bring him down.
Little
just
dog
on
thought
the
he
other
was
side of
going
the
to
field.
hit.
Moving quickly,
Little
trying to
dog,
get set
thought he
again.
was going to hit, skip me.
Lawrence to throw it. He's got it. Room to run.
Little baby hits.
And he's
Little
able to reach
baby
the 40
hits.
on that
Let's
play.
take a little baby pop.
Working quickly here. Give on second to Kamara.
Oh my gosh.
What a hit there. Ouch. She faced the pressure. Moving the chains
Nice
that
cut
time.
back.
Offense in a hurry up here. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence.
Wide open.
That one's complete to London. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. First down from the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second
Art.
down. Lawrence working from the gun.
Dot. Oh yeah. Tutty. Get in. Get in. Tutty. Oh my gosh. Them cutbacks was crazy.
The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Them cutbacks was absolute maniac. And he quit. That was a real nice game. I went crazy with that dunk. I was that boy with breaking tackles and everything. I'm about to look back at that clip.
Standing outside the door. Still empty. The gunman management frustration. Outside the door. Finding the till empty, the gunman vents his frustration.
I wish we could say that self-defenders could win every fight they get into, but unfortunately, that's just not the case. Hi, everyone. This is John with today's active self-protection lesson. About being able to use your, and the bad guy gets the shot off first and kills the owner right there on the spot, and then he runs off. Now, to help you in a self-defense, he decides to head to the back office where he knows that the owner is armed. So they shut the door here and try to keep this guy out, but he's bigger than they are, and he's stronger, and they don't have good footholds. Now, the owner goes to get a gun here, but the bad guy has one as well. They get in a shootout, and the bad guy gets the shot off first and kills the owner right there on the spot.
Starting tonight, popular TikToker Mr. Prada is in jail in North Texas right now. It's a warrant out of Louisiana. So if you don't know who he is, he's 20-year-old Terrion Thomas. He's accused of wrecking a car that belonged to a slain Baton Rouge therapist and then took off from police. Thomas has millions of followers on TikTok where he goes by the name Mr. Prada. He is spending the night tonight in the Dallas County Jail. No bail. As of right now, no one's been charged, by the way, in that doctor's death I mentioned. But it is expected Thomas will be facing extradition back to Louisiana on the charges he currently faces. Jail, no bail. As of right now, no one's been charged, by the way, in that doctor's death I mentioned. But
91-year-old Ed Dwight is the oldest man ever to travel to space. But the greatest obstacle he says he's ever overcome was right here on Earth. CBS's Kelly Worthman has his story.
Going 100 miles an hour, you know.
Actually, just 6 months ago, Ed Dwight was going more than 2,000 miles an hour as he rocketed into space.
And it's good.
Well, how important is field position? Ohio State's last three possessions, they've started at their own 9, 8, and 5.
And there's the fourth quarter offense. Minus 12 yards, no first downs. Alabama's hoping they can keep that statistic intact right here. Again, Jones at his own goal line. Gives it off to Elliott. And Ezekiel goes for about 4 as we're checking with Holly.
Well, linebacker was already positioned on this Alabama defense that had very little depth. It's a concern of their team, and so they have now lost 2 linebackers in this game, guys. Reggie Ragland just came out of the locker room in street clothes. He will not return. They previously lost Dylan Lee to a shoulder injury. He's in street clothes, so they're down to Reuben Foster and Deion Hamilton in the game right now with Denzel the ball.
And Deion Hamilton's a true freshman. Jones, empty backfield, going to run with it. Cross the 10, puts the power into Cyrus Jones, but Jones got him on the ground. Picked up 5. And Cardell's a little bit slow getting up after that run. 3rd down and 1 coming up. We're down to 4.5 minutes. 1 possession game. Ohio State's missed their last 4 third down conversions. This is a short one, though. I'm not sure I wouldn't run him again. I'm not so sure I wouldn't give it to 15. Just got it. Atlantic Collins shaking up again. Remember, playing with a bad right shoulder or upper arm, whatever. And he's on the turf again.
On the last 2 plays, they take a look at Landon Collins. Cardell Jones has gotten hit pretty hard. Collins hit him on this one, and then he got hit again by Nick Perry, the other safety.
And that run by Jones is the fourth time tonight that he's rushed for a first down on a third down situation. Only needed one, and he got a little bit more than that. He's trying to get a quick breather here. And Collins, well, he bounces up and bounces to the sideline to see if he comes back in after one play. That first down for the Buckeyes, that's the first down they've had since there was 8 minutes left in the third quarter.
And it was huge because the clock is on their side. Alabama with 2 timeouts. They're not in the area yet where they need to think about using them. But that conversion bought Ohio State some valuable time. Right now, Ohio State using as much of the clock as they can. The clock restarted after the injured player, Landon Collins, was taken off. And they can run about 20 seconds off the clock here.
Ezekiel Elliott. And he's got an opening. Elliott off to the races. Can they catch him? No, they can't. Touchdown. $85 yards.
The best thing about Chime is being paid up to 2 days early.
Install the Chime app today.
You have what it takes. Authentic NFL action on the go. Build your ultimate team. Join leagues, climb the ranks.
"55-year-old Eric Goodridge on the floor. He was handcuffed. His mouth was stuffed with a towel secured by duct tape. The police...
Sophia McKenna. On the night of May 27, 2018, 20-year-old Spencer Mugford met up with his friend Sophia McKenna in the parking lot of the University of Connecticut Avery Point, where Spencer was a student. At the time, Sophia was in a toxic and abusive relationship with a guy named Austin Cordova, which had gotten worse in the months leading up to that night in May. According to Sophia's mom, Austin was seeing someone else while he was still dating Sophia, after which Sophia also decided to date other guys. When Austin found out, he went to Sophia's apartment and tried to kick down the door, allegedly threatening to end their life. It was after this incident that Sophia started to spend a lot of her time around Spencer Mugford, whom she had met while working at a local spa. They dated for a while, but it didn't take long before they decided to go back.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee.
Later,
and off we go on the AC. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Vic. To the left side. Caught by Gronk. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8. Throwing is Vic. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. least. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Vic gonna look to throw. That's caught by McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. To the air. It's Vic.
Bro, this some bullshit, man.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing now, Vic. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns?
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Michael Vick, touchdown Atlanta. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
One of the most popular theories that's spread online was that after Spencer Brown, the field was not the one of the last.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A short one taken at the 10.
Especially because the chances of another voter
now an opening past the 30.
Oh snap, that was a good ass return.
Before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Cleveland.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And we're back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this.
More curriculum-aligned math fun, including exclusive rewards and gear that keep them engaged with learning. Get a membership today.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
In October 2022, a group of 12 Americans traveled to Guatemala for a Buddha Change yoga retreat next to the beautiful Lake Aniwan, the deepest lake in Central America.
London brought in motion.
Among those 12 people was 29-year-old Nancy.
Off a play fake. Here's Lawrence. And that one whipped away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They go play action for Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out.
Sadly, this is footage of the last time Nancy was ever seen. After the video ended, everyone in the group paddled in separate directions, with Nancy kayaking toward the middle of the lake, along with Christina Brazil, another woman from California. What happens next depends on who you ask, but according to the owners of the kayak rental company, the group came back from the excursion 2 minutes later, with a lot of them looking pretty nervous.
On third down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse.
Nigga, I'm like that. I am honestly like that. So I do it. It's too easy.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game, and you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. To throw, here's Vic. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with the pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now a give, but here comes
Bruh, come on, man.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I will be right back.
They get the game, then give them that bullshit ass pop that would have been gone.
And make her life a living nightmare. As the case gained more and more attention, this theory started to get thrown around. Many people alleging that Nancy had been murdered by her had been a cult sacrifice or as a part of an elaborate Nancy's agent said. What's really strange about this case is how different everyone's testimony is about how the group acted when they realized Nancy was missing. If they had acted a little more calmly, honestly wouldn't be too hard to believe that what Christina said was true. But because they acted so shady and stayed still for so long after the incident, it's understandable why everyone on the internet accused them of hiding something. As of today, many witnesses still haven't given their statements, and there are even allegations that the group lied to Guatemala police to let them leave the country legally. But there's no definitive proof that this really happened. My personal opinion is that Christina's probably telling the truth, and that the group most likely didn't have anything to do with Nancy's death. And I'm not justifying what they did, but to a certain extent, it's understandable that they'd be nervous after the incident, considering that they were in a foreign country where they didn't speak the language and didn't know how the police would react to Christina's version of the events. Still, their suspicious behavior leaves a lot of room for error. Hopefully more information will continue to surface on Nancy's disappearance, but for the time being, this case will have to remain a mystery.
Taken past the 20. Big opening up the
I know
middle.
we've been coming here for a while.
And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
13, Luke. Rip, 23.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Hey, Jupiter. Hey, kill.
On 1st down, Lawrence. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time, let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. Second and 7.
Panther 60.
Here's Vic. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Quick throw here is complete. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Atlanta.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Atlanta.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. They'll return this from the 11. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll take it at the 12. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short...